All right, our second speaker this evening is Haydee Sadler. Haydee would like to speak about smart cities.
Thank you for hearing me this evening. How strategic of our Mayor Muryn to wait till after the election to raise the water rates by 50% and try to push the $40 million legacy park before the end of the year. I feel the need to remind this administration that grant funds are not free money. The U.S. deficit is at $33 trillion, and you are now spending our grandkids' tax dollars. I also need to address the fact that 86% of ordinance last year were passed declaring an emergency. And while Chrissy notes that it doesn't give them special power, she deceives the people. She's taking away the power from the people when we aren't able to referendum. I guess for her, the business and city council, the business of the city, is far more important to allow the people to speak up. I'd also like to address the note that she made at our previous council meeting saying that we are not building a smart 15-minute city. SMART is a self-monitoring analysis and reporting technology system. So it must be a coincidence that the U.S. Conference of Mayors that she's affiliated with has a Mayor's Leadership Institute on smart cities. It must be a coincidence that Metronet, who's installing our 5G fiber optics, builds smart cities. It must be a coincidence that Suez North America, a company we're using in Findlay's water project, is creating solutions for smart cities and has images on their webpage. It must be a coincidence that the new transmitters are smart meters. It must be a coincidence that the Silver Springs network provides a smart grid products for networking that enable smart energy. Silver Springs Network is a smart city and mesh network player according to their own website, and they see the Internet of Things grid and city connections. The Internet of Things that they plan on connecting to the Internet of Bodies, according to the 2019 Forbes article that you'll need in the future. It must be a coincidence that Alkera, all these names are on the meters, by the way, and the contracts that we've signed. Alkera, who's named in our smart cities, is a supplier of smart infrastructure solutions. And it must be a coincidence that One Energy just built a one-of-its-kind, fully digital power station, marking the first time a power station is fully connected to fiber optics, which of course includes monitoring systems. And it must be a coincidence that the Ohio Mayor's Allowance, which Chrissy's a member of, trains mayors on how to use federal funds to transform Ohio cities. And it must be a coincidence that the vaccine push by Chrissy contains nanotechnology for tracking and tracing. It must be a coincidence that stores like Walmart, Menards, Meijer, Kroger, and Target have all installed surveillance cameras at every turn and opened aisles for less privacy and easy surveillance. It must be a coincidence that we're spending millions on greenway trails to connect this smart, what I call communist surveilling city. Esoteric words mean something different than what the strategic plan states. Safe and connected mean more tracking and tracing. While you're building the smart city, tracking and tracing city that you deny, you're certainly not thinking of our health problems because you're bathing us in radiation. And while we value our freedom, this administration is actually fast-tracking us to communism and socialism. And under this administration, this will never be a safe city. It will be an unhealthy city, a sanctuary city, and a well-policed communist city. That's what our mayor has done for Findlay.